Hey everyone, it's Mistborn here. Today I'm just going to be going for a quick video on things you want to look out for when you're doing glory hunting. Now, I'm going to suggest to everyone, basically, don't ever use all your troops for glory hunting. You kill your team, you make it impossible for them to expand or protect what they've got because they're not getting a new influx of troops. Whatever you do, please save probably the majority of your troops for the team use, so that if they ever decide to do a land grab, or if they ever decide, if they ever need to defend their base, you can do that. And if your troops are uncommitted, it means you can, put them on whatever you want on the fly. I know you can transfer troops between Primarchs, but if you're got someone sitting in your base, it involves moving two Primarchs to a separate one. It's a pain in the neck. Anyway, long story short, the things you want to look out for when you're glory hunting. First of all, I'd always recommend attacking in the red zone rather than actually a castle, because if you attack a castle, potentially you're gonna block the entire team in until they kill you. That's an irritant, and if you pick on the wrong people, they're going to smash you to pieces. And that could have negative repercussions for your team. If you attack someone in the red zone, you've got a chance of hitting and running before they can get a team out. So you grab your glory, get out with your troops. Now, what do you look for in an attack? So first of all, let's tap this one for example. You look at their base level. So this guy is level 214. For me, that would be a little bit difficult to take out, but if I have a backer, fair enough. Next is the percentage on the attack bar. So it says attack, it's got 100%. That is the percentage of the maximum glory you can get. So this would be a good target because I'd be getting 100% of what I possibly could. Fantastic. Next is the amount of troops they've got. So this guy's got 11.1k. Now, if you have less troops than that, taking nothing else into account, that is gonna be... they're going to kill more of your stuff than you're going to kill of them, even in a successful attack. If you have more troops than that, you're likely to kill more of his troops and lose less of yours. So the ideal situation is you want to have more troops than them, for example. Now, next is their defense value. If you're attacking this person, your attack value gets set to theirs, compared to theirs. So you can see it's got 108 defense. This is another one of those, you want a higher number than their number. Just for simple maths, let's assume they had 200 defense and you had 100 attack. Assuming an equal outcome and equal troops, you would kill half as many troops as you would lose. So they would kill twice as many of your troops as they'd lose themselves. On the flip side, if you've got double their attack, you're going to kill twice as many troops for every one you lose. So ideally you want to attack something with low defense, high number of troops that you outnumber anyway. That's a level you can kill, and as 100% here. So you want to have a look around for troops, like places like that. So for example, this guy, 100 is level 135, 96% glorious. It's not maximum, but it's not tragic. I don't know how many troops he has, so take that with a pinch of salt. How you find out their troops is you literally move into this zone next to them. So I'd have to move to this castle here where he is, and it would then highlight the amount of troops he has. So let's say, for example, I wanted to attack this guy. Right, level 135, I can take that all day long. 170 defense. Okay, so let's have a look. I'll go to my sieger here. So he's got 230, so I beat that. It's not a substantial difference, but it's, a reasonable, like a third difference. Meant to be killing more troops than I'll lose, basically. All I need to know is how many troops I've got in comparison to his before I can plan an attack. So, things you want to look out for. Of a level you can beat, or if they're not, you've got a sufficient backer to take them. Your attack is ideally higher than their defense. You have more troops than them, or equal. You can compensate for having a low attack than their defense if you've got more troops. just expect to take a few extra hits, and likewise if you've got slightly less troops, if you've got more attack than them, you can compensate for it. So it's a balancing act. Ideally you want higher attack and troops, but if you're against a rush, or and there's no other targets, it's going to be difficult. So that's basically it. I mean, you want to look around red zones and just see what you can find. So let's have a look. Not many around at the moment. Yeah, there's not many. Hang on, there we go. So we have a Taunter. This is level 100. Well, it's got 196 defense. That's a reasonable defense. It's quite high level, so I suspect if it's in there, it's going to have a lot of troops, because Taunters do. So take that with a pinch of salt. The other thing too you do want to consider is the team rank, the global rank. If you're rank 400 to 300, you probably don't want to be pissing off, people that are less than rank 100. So you might want to be just a bit careful there to save you bringing, hell down on your team. But that's basically it. So if you've got any questions, let me know. But that's what you look for in an attack. If you've got any questions, just keep me posted. Cheers guys, bye.